Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last part of this video of Clue Escape, Treachery at Tudor Mansion. We finally reached the end of the road right now. And this is a solve packet, which means we're about to find out who did it, with what weapon, and which room it take place. Now, before I reveal this, let me explain to you why I believe Mrs. Peacock did it. Because her statement says that she was in the kitchen when the power cut off, trying to help herself. I can assume that she went to the cellar. I can assume that she was in the kitchen, and then she went to the cellar to grab some wine, but it spilled all over the place, and the glass didn't break. She may have wear lipstick on the glass when she drank it. Then she saw the rope in the cellar, and the clue says him, according to the magnifying glass that I just discovered. And the hem fibers were at the conservatory. And that's where Mr. Body was murdered. He was murdered at the conservatory, and then I believe that Mrs. Peacock decided to get rid of the evidence by putting Mr. Body in this secret closet right here in the study. So that's what I think killed Mr. Body. So now we have clarified the situation. Let's find out if I'm right. If I'm wrong, then this game is rigged. And I was correct. It was Mrs. Peacock in the conservatory with the rope. When you guess wrong, this means that everyone else has to come with for like an interrogation. But if I guess right, here's what it says. The front of the mansion is bathed in the pulsing glow of police lights, illuminating Mrs. Peacock's deflat expression as the detective guided her into the back of a police car. I had to do it, she says, to you in parting. Buddy was a crook, and he was going to ruin all of us. I did it to protect us. You should be thanking me. But no, you're all far too clever. Just wait, I'll see you at my trial. That's enough out of you. The officer shuts the door on Peacock's protest and turns to the rest of you. You've provided us enough evidence. You're free to go. And if we read the back of the card, after Body revealed his plan to blackmail you, you all had good reason to get rid of him, especially Mrs. Peacock. She was no stranger to murder. Mr. Body knew the twice widow Peacock and killed her husbands for their money, and she would do anything to keep him from telling her secret. So in the aftermath of his announcement, she lured Mr. Body, to the conservatory, strangled him with a rope. There was a struggle by the couch, and hemp fibers, which is this one right here, were left on the rugs. And Mr. Body has the ring, which is another clue. And I think I will probably do like an auto reading because there is a lot of information. But we all know that Mrs. Peacock did it in the conservatory, which is right here, with the rope. But the rope was in a cellar, so I can assume that she lured Body in to the conservatory to have something to drink. And then that's where the moment happens, and that's where we found the hemp fibers. So regardless of that, I believe we have solved the mystery, even though I have to have a little helps and tips on the way. because this is like very frustrating and hard to process. But regardless of that, we solved the case, and that is it for today's video of this playthrough. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day.